LeBron James' longevity stats are worthless in the GOAT debate. Imagine the NBA's greatest debate raging for decades. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. And every time Jordan's name comes up, the same weapon gets drawn.
The LeBron side has one final argument in the GOAT debate: longevity. LeBron James has scored more points, won more playoff games, and piled up more career accomplishments than anyone in NBA history. Supporters use those numbers as a direct attack on Michael Jordan's legacy. But there's one issue people avoid talking about. The same statistics that built LeBron's historic resume may have also created the biggest weakness in his GOAT case.
Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron. I love what Jordan's done for the game, but LeBron's better.
Who has more titles?
Jordan.
Who has a better offensive game?
Jordan.
Who's won more defensive players of the year?
Jordan, yeah.
Who's clutcher?
In my eyes, Jordan.
So Jordan is better than LeBron at almost every facet of the game?
Yeah.
Then how is LeBron better?
Because look at LeBron.
That's it, just look at him.
Like the beard.
The beard?
Ties it together.
Beard and the bald head is your number one rationale for him being the
Get some help.
Michael Jordan's bald too, but does he have that giant beard?
Who cares?
When children are owned by their elders. Of course, Jordan.
Before we go any further, one thing needs to be made clear. LeBron James playing at this level for this long is undeniably impressive. Year after year, he has carried heavy minutes, battled through the physical grind of the modern NBA, and remained productive deep into his 40s. That kind of longevity demands serious discipline, training, recovery, genetics, and relentless commitment. Nobody can take that away from him. He has been the Iron Man of his generation, and that deserves respect. But the GOAT debate is a completely different discussion. Being the greatest of all time is supposed to mean being the most dominant, unstoppable, and untouchable player the sport has ever seen. In that debate, longevity can become misleading. It shifts the focus from dominance to accumulation, from peak greatness to career totals, and from overpowering the league to simply lasting longer than everyone else. That argument only works if people stop looking deeper at what greatness is actually supposed to mean.
Is great as LeBron James is, and how much he deserves to be celebrated, we don't talk about what he has done to hurt, not the game, but narratives associated with the game because of how he responds to it. I looked it up, Wilbon and Doggy. Do y'all know that there have been over 5,400 players in NBA history that have played in the NBA? I have LeBron James as number 2 all time. We're talking about Russell. We're talking about Kareem. We're talking about Wilt. We're talking about Kobe. We're talking about Elgin Baylor and Oscar Robertson and all these people. I have the man number 2. In his world, that's an insult. That is how he has acted with so many people.
Here's how the argument usually works. The LeBron side floods the conversation with career totals. LeBron James is the NBA's all-time leading scorer with more than 43,000 points and counting. He owns the playoff wins record with 188 victories and has appeared in more postseason games than any player in history. More minutes, more games, more seasons, more everything that naturally comes from staying on the court for over 2 decades. Then those totals get placed beside Michael Jordan's numbers, as if the debate automatically ends there.
I got a bunch of stats here that's comparing Michael Jordan to LeBron James.
Yeah.
There's nothing negative here about LeBron James. Not one thing.
But some of the arguments are.
Let me say this. Here's what I mean, what I'm trying to say. Here's what I mean. I'm going to pass it to Doggy because I want Doggy to get in here. I got 6 championships to your 4. Okay? Now, you could hear it 2 ways. You could hear that you're too shy of 6, or you could hear that you are.
Michael Jordan only played 15 seasons. LeBron James is in year 23 and still putting up around 25 points a night. On the surface, the argument feels simple. More seasons mean more games, more opportunities, more stats, and supposedly more greatness. Easy math. Hand him the crown. But that logic falls apart the moment you look deeper. The same longevity that fills the trophy case also fills the list of failures. You cannot celebrate the extra years for the good records while ignoring the bad ones that came with them. Every additional season gave LeBron more points and milestones, But it also added more missed shots, more turnovers, more playoff losses, more sweeps, and more finals endings where another team walked away with the championship. Longevity cuts both ways, even if fans only want to focus on one side of it. Take the clearest example: missed field goals. LeBron James has missed over 15,500 shots in his career, not attempted missed.
Cross with LeBron. 15 assists tonight for the leader of the NBA. Oh, they gave him baseline, and he missed the dunk! They gave him the baseline, and he missed the slam! You always get...
LeBron James also owns the all-time NBA record for missed field goals, with more than 15,500 misses. More than Kobe Bryant, more than John Havlicek, and more than every high-volume scorer the league has ever seen. The same career longevity that helped him become the scoring king also made him the king of missed shots. That is how volume works. The math does not selectively reward only the good statistics. Yet that part of the conversation rarely gets mentioned. Television debates celebrate the scoring records, but the missed shot record is almost never shown with the same energy. Analysts like Nick Wright focus on the totals that strengthen the argument while ignoring the ones that complicate it. At that point, it stops feeling like balanced basketball analysis and starts sounding more like branding. The exact same pattern appears with turnovers. LeBron James owns the all-time regular season turnover record and the all-time playoff turnover record. Every extra season gave him more possessions, more opportunities, and naturally, more mistakes. Supporters explain away the missed shots by saying he simply played longer and handled the ball more often. Fair enough, but that logic has to apply to turnovers too. If extra years justify the positive totals, they also explain the negative ones. That creates an uncomfortable question for the longevity argument. If career totals are supposed to define greatness, why are the all-time turnover records treated differently? Why do the positive accumulation stats become legacy-defining while the negative accumulation stats are ignored? The answer seems obvious. People prefer the numbers that help the narrative and avoid the ones that challenge it.
Shooters on the floor playing with LeBron, expecting to put his head down and get to the basket.
James weaving, driving, moving, and layup no good! LeBron missed! LeBron missed!
Then comes the part of the longevity debate that makes people the most uncomfortable: the losses. LeBron James holds the all-time NBA record for playoff losses, with 110 more postseason defeats than Michael Jordan, more than Magic Johnson, more than Larry Bird, and more than any superstar in league history. The same longevity that produced 188 playoff wins also produced those losses. That is how accumulation works. The more series you play, the more opportunities there are for failure alongside success. Yet people only focus on one side of the total. The playoff wins become proof of greatness, while the playoff losses almost disappear from the conversation. But both numbers were created by the exact same career length. You cannot celebrate the wins as evidence of longevity, while pretending the losses somehow do not count.
Ranked higher all-time in each stat category: Michael Jordan or LeBron James? Total points: LeBron James. LeBron James is first overall in total points scored. Michael Jordan is fifth. Points per game: Michael Jordan. LeBron is fifth. Michael Jordan is first. Playoff points per game: Michael Jordan is first. LeBron James is sixth. Scoring titles: Michael Jordan. Correct. Michael Jordan is first. LeBron James is sixth. Finals MVP awards: Michael Jordan. He's first. LeBron second. All defensive first teams:
This one is tough, but I'm going to go Michael Jordan.
he's first all-time. LeBron James is fifth.
How do you not think this guy's the GOAT?
Player efficiency rating:
I'm going to go Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's first. LeBron James is third. Playoff player efficiency rating:
I'm going to stick with Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan first. LeBron James third. Win shares per 48 minutes:
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan first. LeBron James eighth. Playoff plus minus:
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's first. LeBron James third. Michael Jordan is first in all these categories. Is he the GOAT?
LeBron is the best perfect basketball player ever. But in terms of greatness, dominance, Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Let us know.
The part that frustrates the longevity crowd the most is that even the percentages do not fully support the argument. Michael Jordan finished his playoff career with a postseason winning percentage around 66.5%. LeBron James sits closer to 63%. So even after all the extra years, extra games, and extra playoff runs, Jordan still won at a higher rate when the games mattered most. The totals may favor LeBron because of longevity, but the efficiency of winning still leans toward Jordan. Then there is the finals record. LeBron reached 10 NBA finals and won 4 of them, meaning he also lost 6. That is not a small detail in the GOAT debate. It is one of the central arguments critics bring up. Some fans focus on the accomplishment of reaching the finals that many times, while others focus on the losses once he got there. Both sides of the record exist together, whether people like it or not. That same pattern follows throughout the rest of the resume. Longevity creates more opportunities for success, but it also creates more opportunities for failure. More games produce more points and more misses. More playoff appearances create more wins and more losses. More possessions create more assists and more turnovers. The positive and negative totals come from the exact same source: an unusually long career. Meanwhile, Jordan supporters often point to a different type of greatness. Michael Jordan played fewer seasons, won 6 championships and 6 finals appearances, and built his legacy more around peak dominance than career accumulation. LeBron supporters value sustained excellence over 2 decades. Jordan supporters value maximum dominance at the highest level. That difference in philosophy is really what drives the GOAT debate. There is also a broader conversation about team building during LeBron's career. Franchises repeatedly reshaped their rosters around him in an effort to maximize championship opportunities. Coaches changed, teammates rotated, and front offices constantly searched for the next winning formula. Critics see that as instability. Supporters see it as organizations trying to capitalize on a once-in-a-generation player, while they still could that at the end of the day. The GOAT debate depends on what people value most. If someone prioritizes longevity, versatility, and career totals, they will likely lean toward LeBron James. If someone prioritizes peak dominance, championships, and finals perfection, they will probably choose Michael Jordan. The debate stays alive because both resumes are historic in very different ways.